And when I became mayor, I knew we had issues with educational attainment and with violent crime and with economic development. But the crux of all those issues in my mind was economic insecurity and poverty. So I had my staff research the most radical policy interventions they can find to get rid of poverty. And they came back with basic income. When we talked about this 2 years ago, people thought we were crazy. People thought it was just the dumbest idea ever.
I mean, we launched Seed because we knew that the economy wasn't working way back in 2017, right? And so the coronavirus pandemic hasn't created new economic issues, it's just accelerated them. We believe that a guaranteed income was a solution even then, and we're even more firm in that belief now. It's super exciting to see the ways in which the dialogue has shifted over the past couple of weeks from one in which universal basic income was, still this like leftist progressive idea. We had more and more folks accepting it.
Now is the time for action. Through a universal basic payment of $1,000 a month.
What we're talking about is a rescue package. One, as you know, is a check to each family to help reimburse for all the spending they've had to do buying food and various essentials to be ready for whatever might come.
We've seen emergency basic income being one of the primary tools, and especially to lift workers out of the upcoming recession.
At last, we have a deal. And it will inject trillions of dollars of cash into the economy as fast as possible.
Within 3 weeks, we'll have direct deposit into people's accounts.
I think it's a great first step of many more steps to go. I think, for one, the check should last at least as long as the coronavirus epidemic is going to last.
And so many folks have lost their jobs, and so many folks are facing decreased hours at work. We're really not setting up people for long-term success. I think it's a bit of relief, but there's so much more that we could be doing. And what we've seen at Seed is that having that recurring $500 a month income floor has really helped reduce stress and anxiety for a lot of our folks.
And what we've seen consistently is that the majority of money is spent on food, and then utilities, on real basic.
One of the big criticisms you hear about basic income and about unconditional cash is you give people money, they're going to stop working.
We cannot have intended to encourage people not to work and make more money.
It's actually not true. If you give people money, they have the mental space and the freedom to just become themselves and to invest right back into themselves.
So I thought it was important to show that this is something for everybody: Latinos, Asian, Black people, white people. And then also, I think historically, Stockton has been ground zero for so many problems. Like, people always like, where's the problem? Let's find Stockton. So I thought it was important to position us to be part of a conversation about solutions. It goes to show that oftentimes the best risk you could take is a risk on people.